everybody, it's DJ Love here, and I am back with another video. This is just not your ordinary video. This is a story time about the time that I got cheated on. So, I want y'all to get y'all tea. I want y'all to get y'all tea, y'all sugar, everything, y'all cinnamon, whatever you put in your tea. I want y'all to get it, mix it up, stir it up, and sip it. Because this is a very hot story, and I don't want y'all to burn y'all tongue. So, sip it with caution. I don't want y'all to gulp. I want y'all to sip. Alright, so let's get straight into this video. It all started when he DM'd me on Instagram. He DM'd me on Instagram asking could he shoot his shot. You know how all boys are these days. Can I shoot my shot? Can I shoot my shot? What happens if I try to shoot my shot? All of that. He shot his shot, started talking. He told me how he had a crush on me for about 2 years prior to us talking through Instagram. He said he came at me before and I turned him down, but I really don't remember that because I have very bad memories. So it probably did happen, it probably didn't, I don't know. I really don't care. After a couple weeks, we got together. We started going out September 4th, 2017. Started arguing a lot, and I kind of really didn't want to be around him. Like, I wanted to be around him, but like when I was around him, I really wouldn't like kiss him, hug him, touch him, that type of stuff, because I'm just like, okay, you pushed me to a certain extent to where I really don't want to be bothered with you at all. So before he actually cheated on me, we had took a break because we had both agreed. I'm like, okay, well, we need to take a break because I feel like we argue too much. So we're going to take a break and we're going to see how things go as like when the break is over. The break was over. We were on our way to ESU when we were in the car, and we were happy to see each other and all of that. And he just told me, like, told on himself. You know how some boys are stupid. He told on himself, and he's like, guess who texted me when we was on a break? And I'm like, who? I'm gonna name her Sierra. So he was like, Sierra. And I was like, what'd she say? He was like, oh, she was just saying how she wanted to get back with me and how much she loved me and all of that. Me being my mother's child, I know when someone is lying to me. I'm not stupid. That being my boyfriend for a couple of months, I know when he's lying. I know when he's telling the truth. So I'm just like, okay, like, I'm gonna call him Daniel. Like, Daniel, like, are you telling the truth? Like, you serious? He was like, yeah. So, you know, my best friend is a spy, and, you know, she gets into stuff. So I text her as we're still in the car going to ESU, East Stroudsburg. I was saying, like, Kayla, like, DM his ex and see if if she texts him first or if he texts her first. Well, before he had said this, he said that she made up an app to text him because he blocked her. So let's just keep that in mind. So Michaela DMs her and she's like, hi, like, Jenna and Daniel were on a break for a little while. He's saying that you was texting him first, saying how much you wanted to be with him and all of that. Is this true? He said, no, it's not true at all. He texted me first and he said how much he wanted to be with me and all of that. He made an app and said that he missed me, he loved me, and all of that. Michaela's like, okay, well, let's see some screenshots. She screenshots the pictures, send it to me, and I just go off from there. This is before he actually cheated on me. So I semi kind of forgave him, kind of didn't. After that, it just got worse. After that, I really just didn't want to be around him from there, and things just got worse. So about probably like a month later, probably not even a month, probably like 3 weeks later, we were arguing once again. We were on our way to ESU once again. I had went to East Stroudsburg Friday, and a girl had followed me on Snapchat Thursday, the day before I went to East Stroudsburg. The next day when we're on our way to East Stroudsburg, I'm like making a video, like singing and him driving. We were vibing. All I get, as soon as I posted the snap, I get a message from the girl that followed me the day before. And she's like, are you and Daniel back together? I said, yeah, why? And I showed it to him, and he was like, oh, that's my friend from middle school. She came over, and she was talking to me about the problems in her relationship with her boyfriend, and I was talking to her about me and you and the problems that we were having. So I was like, oh, okay, because, you know, I'm not going to really jump to conclusions. If I don't have no receipts, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm going to just take your word for it. I text her, and I'm like, yeah, why? She was like, I just want to let you know that I was over his house. I think she said Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe. She said 3 days because he was on spring break and he was home for about like a week or two. She was like, and we had sex. So I'm like, Like, well, can you show me some proof? So she showed me a video of them. Yo, when I tell you, if I had this video, I think I still had it. Y'all, I should insert the clip, but I'm not going to insert it because I don't want to expose too much. It was just a video of them chilling in the same spot that we chill in his basement. Like they were a couple. I show it to him. He's like, it's not what you think it is. Like, she just came over to talk to me. Da 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 da. The ride is 2 hours, so he drove an hour and then I drove an hour to get to ESU. So he's in a rush. He's like, Jenna, like, are you ready to drive? Like, cause he knew that I was about to find out more tea. So he was like, do you want to drive? Like, Jenna, it's time for you to drive. Like, he kept trying to rush me, like, get off your phone. Like, it's time to drive. It's time to drive. I'm like, Daniel, like, I'm trying to find something out. Like, you can wait. You can drive. We pulled in the rest stop, and this is where we usually pulled in for me to start driving. And I'm sick of going back and forth with the girl, so I'm just like, okay, call me. This is my number. I picked up the phone. I wasn't Joe or anything. She wasn't Joe. She wasn't one of those malicious type of girls that were like, oh, well, I did this with your boyfriend. Da, 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 da. She was genuinely just talking to me about it because she did not know. So, well, that's what she said. The first question I asked her, I'm like, did y'all use protection? Because I feel like that's just the utmost disgusting, trifling thing that you can do. Have sex without protection and cheat on your girlfriend without protection. That is so dirty and trifling. I asked her, she was like, yeah, sorry to say we did. So I just started going off. I started cursing at him and all of that. After that, I called my best friend. I'm crying to Michaela. I'm like, Michaela, like, Daniel just, I found out that Daniel cheated on me. Calling the girl back and forth, and I'm calling her back and forth. So at the rest stop, it's kind of like a mall thing, like a cafeteria. So if it's like a building that you can walk in, and it has a lot of different places that you can eat. So he goes in there while I'm in the parking lot. Like, yo, I'm in the parking lot yelling. It's people walking by me. I really didn't care. Like, I'm just yelling. He goes into the rest stop and he was crying. As soon as he found out that I found out, he started crying and he was like, Jenna, you can beat me up now, and Jenna, just do this, just do that. You know, he wanted to get the attention off of him, so he wanted to cry and say, Jenna beat me up. Da, da, da. So he goes into the rest stop, right? And me and him, we always did pranks on each other. Like, we always was just like, just doing a little prank. We never recorded it or anything. We would just prank each other. I'm on the phone with my best friend, and he's coming back out to the car. And as he's coming to the car, he's smiling. He like, so I'm like, what you smiling for? He's like, Jenna, it's a prank. And I'm just like, so as he said it's a prank, the girl's calling me. And she's like, Jenna, it's not a prank. He just called me. He just went somewhere and called me and told me to tell you that it was a prank. And I'm like, Jerry, she just told me. Listen, I don't care. I'm calling him his name. She just told me it's not a prank. I know it's not a prank. Why are you lying? You just making it worse. The girl, she's like, I really did not know. He told me that y'all weren't together. That's why when I saw the video, I asked if y'all were together. And it kind of makes sense because how would she know we was back together or not? I didn't post it on my Instagram or anything. So the first question she asked, are you and Jared back together? So he had to have told her that we were not together. So she was like, the only reason why I did it was because I was going through stuff with my boyfriend, but she cheated on her boyfriend too, so they both cheaters. And he said he was going through stuff with you, and you know, he said that y'all weren't together, so we just had sex. And she was like, I regret it and all of that. She's like, I feel so bad, I'm so sorry. So I just hung up on her because I really didn't care. If you're not telling me no more tea, I really don't care what you have to say. So I hung up. We're in the car, right? We're in the car, and we're close to a highway. And I'm just doinking him. That he's in the driver's seat. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, that's so disgusting. Why would you do that? He's just taking it. He's just sitting there like. It starts to get very hectic from this point on. He starts to say, I don't want to live no more. I don't want to be here no more, having suicidal thoughts. I've never been in an altercation where someone had suicidal thoughts, so I was panicking. So I'm calling my best friend. I'm like, Michaela, like, he's saying that he wants to commit suicide. And Michaela's boyfriend is Jared's friend. I call Elijah, which is Michaela's boyfriend, and I'm like, he didn't answer. He was at work. And I'm like, Elijah, I need you to answer. He was like, I'm at work. I'm like, Elijah, please answer, because I wanted somebody to get on the phone and calm him down. In the midst of me being on the phone with Elijah and Michaela, he takes air freshener and tries to spray it in his mouth, y'all. No, before this, he gets his phone and tries to beam it up the hill. He didn't try, he did beam it up the hill. And I'm like, I'm not going to get your phone. So he gets air freshener, tries to spray it in his mouth. Then after that, he gets a towel, try to smother himself. Then after that, what else does he do? Oh, so after that, this is the most biggest thing he tried to do. Mind you, we on a highway. He's trying to jump in front of cars. Not just cars, but trucks too. You know the trucks that carry stuff from state to state? Those trucks. I'm pulling his shirt. I'm like, Jared, get back here. Don't do it. I rip his shirt. He take his shirt off. I'm pulling him by his pants. And mind you, he's a bigger guy. He's more stronger than I am. So I'm just like, you know what? Something just clicked in my head. I'm like, he's just doing this for attention. He's doing this because he just genuinely does not want me to leave him. He wants me to feel bad. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait. So the next car comes and he's like, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. So I waited and I'm like, let me see if he really do it. He ain't do it. So that's why I'm like, okay, he's really a master manipulator. He's a pathological liar. He said that he wanted to commit suicide, which me and him both knew that he loved his life too much. He did not want to commit suicide. After that, something just clicked in my head and I'm like, Jenna, you have to act like you forgive him for him to cut this out. You have to. Like, you have to do this. I don't want nobody to die on my watch. So I'm like, you know what? Just act like you forgive him and all of that. So we get in the car and we're riding to ESU. We're probably like 40 minutes to ESU, and I could not turn around and go home because it was like 12 o'clock and my mom didn't even know I was going to ESU on a weekend. So it was like 12 o'clock in the morning and there was no way I was going home. So I'm like, okay, I have to go to ESU with him. He's crying hysterically. At this point, I'm not even crying anymore. I'm just mad because he had got me so hyped up with the suicidal thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just mad now. So he goes into the bathroom, locks himself in the bathroom. I'm like, Jared, do not lock yourself in that bathroom. He kept locking himself in the bathroom. I had to get the scissors. You know the little door where you can put the penny in and turn it to unlock it? That's how it was. Mind you, y'all, this is how I can tell this man was a liar. He just wanted to do stuff for attention. This is how I can tell, right? He's in the bathroom playing sad music. You know sad music to make you cry when you already sad. He wanted to make sure he cried for the longest for me to believe that he was genuinely sorry and he would not do it again. I removed the air freshener, I removed the shampoo, the razors and all that because I wanted to make sure he did not commit suicide on my watch. Because you know, I ain't having that, period. I think it was the next day or the same day, he tries to swallow pills. I had long nails at this time, so I had to stick my fingers in his mouth like this for him to take the pills out. He didn't swallow them. This is how I know that this boy was not serious. After that, I just was like, okay, I know I cannot be with him. I can't be with him. It comes, I think, Saturday or Sunday when I was going home. And he's like, Jenna, I will never cheat on you again. Please believe me. And I'm like, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Like, why would you do something like this and expect me to believe that you're not going to do it again? Like, once a cheater, always a cheater. And, like, the thing is that when you like or love someone so much, it's hard for you to kind of let go. So I'm kind of in my head, like, should I take him back? Like, should I believe this or should I believe that? But that was just me in a vulnerable state of mind because I'm like, okay, this was my boyfriend that cheated on me. This is not just a boy that I talked to. This was my boyfriend. This is someone that I was with every day, and I did not want to lose that. So I'm like, I'm going to forgive him. But then I'm like, nope, I'm not forgiving him. So when I got home, I'm texting him like, I don't forgive you. I can't be with you, all of that. So I blocked him. He made apps to text me, to call me. He was calling everybody else. He was texting my family members, calling me off a block number when I was in school. Like, my best friend, she had the video of when I was yelling at him on the phone. He was just crying like, please, Jenna, please, I will never do it again. I can't live without you. And he was still trying to call me after that. And once a cheater, always a cheater. So that's the story of the time I got cheated on. This video is already long and a lot of stuff happened after that, but I don't want to make this too long. So that's the story time about how I got cheated on. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Xandria out.